All right, so this video is for someone who needs a vehicle, not just any vehicle, but needs a transportation that has a third row sitting that I had because I have 5 kids and I needed to transport them, and I only had a sedan and it wasn't working out. So this video is for you that has faith that you just need transportation. You might not need the third row, right? But you need transportation. And so right now I'm praying in Jesus' name that it's going to happen for you sooner than later. So this is just for you to believe. So let me tell you my testimony as I get back to where I need to be. So let's go. All right. So here's the situation. I was working at a college just as an adjunct professor. And when I would look out in the parking lot, I would see, oh my gosh, this was like so painful. I would see people, or I should say, see cars, but I would see people working on these cars, and these cars are just sitting out there. And I'm like, these are brand new cars. Like, why are they just sitting out here and they're not getting worked on? They're not like they look like they're functional. I'm just like, God, I'm in need of a third row vehicle, and they're not a lot out here. I need it for my family. I want to go around and do things. Like, God, you said have life and more abundantly, and you said all things are working together for those that love God according to his purpose. And you said, if you be for me, God, who could be against me? So I'm like, God, you need to explain. God don't need to explain, but I'm like, God, I need your help. Like, talk to me, God. Talk to me, God. And so, all right, y'all. So, I'm begging and pleading, and in about 2018, I get in this vehicle, or 2019, I get into this vehicle, which is the same year vehicles as my vehicle. And I'm like, oh, wow, like, I want to get this. And of course, I'm window shopping. I'm trying to manifest it. And I see this sticker price. I'm like, oh, no, I can't get that. I can't afford that. So a year later, I get a vehicle, but but it's not the vehicle that I wanted in regards to like this vehicle. However, it was a nice vehicle. It had a third row. I was able to get it. Someone helped me, co-signed on it, and everything. Right. 3 years later, I end up getting this vehicle, which is the year that I was looking at. It's a Honda Pilot. I'm grateful for it. It has a third row. It has captain chairs because my kids be like, "Why are you looking at me? Why are you touching me?" Right. So let me get to you my testimony. So, y'all, I wasn't able to afford this vehicle 5 years earlier, but when I bought this vehicle, I had the credit score, I had the income to I was able to walk in and walk out in a matter of a couple of hours just because God had already heard my cries and heard my prayer. Now, I live in an area where everywhere you go, you need to have transportation everywhere you go. And especially when my kids were younger, we needed to go places, and it could not require us to jump on a bus or transportation. It didn't work like that. So, and oh my gosh, even still to this day, when you have a family, you understand what I'm talking about. For those I understand, like in this area, public transportation doesn't go half the places I need them to. So my testimony was God heard my cry when I felt I was abandoned, I felt hurt, I felt alone, and that's one of the things I have issues with. Just as a person who is a follower and a believer, I'm like, God, I'm crying out to you. How come you don't hear me? You don't hear me. I'm talking to you, God. But God didn't say no. He just said, not yet. He told me to be patient. And when my last vehicle, here's the crazy thing, my last vehicle kept giving me transmission issues every single year. And every single year, I had to get a new transmission. And even though I was grateful for it, we went on a long road trip, we had a lot of great memories. It was just, and I was happy and content to say, this is going to be my vehicle for the rest of my journey. God said, no, I'm going to put you back in the vehicle that you wanted, and you don't even realize that it's going to be the black on black. You're going to get the captain's chair, and you're going to get the third row sitting that you now need. But now I don't really need it because my kids are more so adults than they are kids. And so we are in a place where I don't need a third row like I used to. But God be the glory, he heard my cry. So for those that need transportation, for those that need a specific vehicle, for those that are looking for a vehicle that's going to meet not only their needs, but their wants. God is listening to you. So don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on that vehicle. Don't give up on that transportation. Whatever that looks like, put it out there. Again, it took me 5 years, but God heard me, and God is hearing you too. So don't give up. If God is for you, who else could be against you? So just know God is listening. So don't give up. My testimony is I'm in the vehicle that I wanted, and now that I'm like not as having as many kids, I don't need the vehicle like I did. I enjoy it. I love it. I'm grateful for it. But things change. So just remember, God is working on you because things are changing in your life. So as things change, be ready for your blessing to come because that change is happening right now as we speak. We just don't always see it. So please do not give up. Please keep going. Please do not stop believing. Continue to walk by faith and not by sight because God is working on your behalf. Just watch and see. And if you got the same type of testimony, let me hear it as you put it in the comments and like, share, and subscribe. If this is a testimony that you can relate to and understand, put it in the comments. I want to hear it. God bless you, and I wish you nothing but the best.